Start your tape right now, because I'm about to tell you the truth. And F you if you can't handle the truth. This version of Biden, intellectually, analytically, is the best Biden ever.
I'm America's #1 douche.
The racial wealth gap is as small as it's been in 20 years. Wages keep going up, inflation keeps coming down. Inflation has dropped from 9% to 3%, the lowest in the world, and tending lower.
Our judges indicate that that's close enough.
The insurrectionists were not patriots. They'd come to stop the peaceful transfer of power, to overturn the will of the people. January 6th lies about the 2020 election and the plots to steal the election posed a gravest threat to U.S. democracy. Has taken a greater toll on innocent civilians than all previous wars in Gaza combined.
Both wrong.
America's rising. We have the best economy in the world. And since I've come to office, our GDP is up. Let's stand up for families like hers. To my friends across the aisle, don't keep this waiting any longer. Guarantee the right to ABF. Creating tens of thousands of clean energy jobs like the IBW workers.
Try and keep up with the acronyms.
I grew up in Scranton, Pennsylvania, and Claymont, Delaware, among working class people who built this country. I watched in horror as two of my heroes, like many of you did, Dr. King and Bobby Kennedy were assassinated. And their legacies inspired me to pursue a career in service.
All I can say is wow!
If it's only 6 weeks, the idea is it's highly unlikely that people will pay that money and gum all that way. This crisis began on October 7th with the massacre. We're better able to stay in the family for those farms and their children and grandchildren won't have to leave home to make a living. It's transformative.
Look that word up in a minute.
The folks of Belvedere, I say, instead of your town being left behind, your community is moving forward again. Because instead of watching auto jobs of the future, finally begins to pay their fair share. I also want to end tax breaks for big pharma, big oil, private jets, massive executive pay when it's only supposed to be $1 million. $1 million that could be deducted.
You got something wrong with your head.
And if my predecessor is watching, instead of paying politics through my American Rescue Plan, which every American voted against, I might add, we made the largest investment in public safety ever. Last year, the murder rate saw the sharpest decrease in history.
This version of Biden, intellectually, analytically, is the best Biden ever.
You are an idiot!